morning, good morning, good morning. And I really wish I brought this the bike up this road a couple of weeks back when all of these trees were full of blossom, looking absolutely amazing and very, very pretty. But I woke up this morning, as you can see, it's a glorious day, and I thought I need to go out for a ride. And the trouble with being someone who does videos when they ride is when the weather catches you like this and you haven't prepared a topic, it then starts you thinking hard about what can you talk about. So what I'm going to talk about today is just my day, what I've got planned. I've got a bit going on today, actually. Could be a good day, and one of those things is probably quite divisive, I would say. It's something that splits the country. I don't think it splits it in half. I think there's a definite difference of opinion, but the beauty of this country is we are all allowed opinions, as long as those opinions are legal and just and fair. So firstly, I've got out this morning. I thought I've got to go and have a ride. This is a barnstormer of a day, so I'm going to take the bike up over the top of what's called Wilbury Hill, come down the other side, and then take a slow meander into Weston-super-Mare along the old toll road. You've seen it many times if you've watched any of my other videos. It is a great road. Yeah, we'll make our way up Wilbury Hill, which is a lot steeper than it comes across in the videos, I can tell ye. And then we'll go down Monk's Steps, actually Monk's Hill. We don't want to go to the steps, that would end in many tears, most of which will be my own. And then along the toll road into Weston. So that's the first part of the day. I don't want to be out long because I want to get home in plenty of time to be able to walk into town with Mrs. Weston Super Motovlog to visit the Weston-super-Mare food festival that's going on today. I think it's great that it's happening. It's all outdoors, different stalls and businesses selling their produce. We went there last year, it's absolutely fantastic. Came away with the meat sweats because there is a lot of barbecue going on. And if I get a chance, what I'll do is I'll stop this video right now and add some footage, if I remember to take some video. Walk back home, walk off whatever we've eaten, and then we're going to sit down and show our respects. And this is the divisive issue with the funeral of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. Now I say it's divisive because there's a lot of people in the country that are monarchists, same as I am. I'm a huge fan of the royal family. I think what they bring to this country in tourism, obviously not the last year and a half before anybody says anything, but what they bring in tourism, what they bring in stature, what they bring in appreciation for so many people, I think is probably beyond what most people say is a drain on society tax-wise, because the money they bring in from tourism is huge compared to what it costs them tax-wise to be kept, and that is a fact. Search it. But I understand people don't see us needing this medieval authoritarian system anymore. However, it's what makes Great Britain the country that it is. Our Commonwealth is, you know, it's a fantastic place. It's a strength that we have that no other country in the world really has to compare against our Commonwealth. You know, we've had the defectors in the past and the ones that have left and don't want to be part of it anymore, but the sad thing is our royalty and our values are respected more by countries and islands the other side of the world or in deepest, darkest Africa than they are by our own people in this country, and I find that a bit sad. But everyone has an opinion, and I understand that. And I also understand this is a 25-mile-an-hour road, and I got a bit carried away because it is such a gorgeous day, and I'm sorry. So that is a deep conversation that's had by many for many years. Now the strange thing is a lot of the anti-monarchy supporters are from the devolved nations. So you've got Scotland. I don't think so much Northern Ireland actually. I think they're pretty loyal, and Wales. Now me being Welsh, in theory, should mean I'm more likely to be anti-monarchy, but I'm not. I suspect a lot of it's down to the fact that I was in the armed forces from the age of 16. I spent 10 years in the Royal Air Force, and that position at the time, I mean, it was all about serving the Queen and country, and I have no problem with that. I have total respect for our royal family, and yes, there are problems in the royal family, but guess what? They're a family of human beings that have different opinions, different lives, different wants. So you have to understand that not everyone is perfect, much as we like to think so. However, the Queen is, in my eyes, as close to it as you can possibly get. But again, my opinion and my opinion only. Birnbeck Island and Pier, looking splendid in the morning sunshine. So I think what we'll do is we'll just take a quick ride down across the seafront, go past the area where hopefully they're setting up for the food festival, and then make my way back, and that'll just be a very quick ride, not getting hit by a ladder. Get the gears working, get the lungs working, and happy days. Look at this, it's glorious. It's interesting when you read comments from other people on YouTube and people that subscribe to my channel, as they see Weston in different eyes to the people that live here, and it's the same wherever you go. You know, I think it might have been Chopper Fett, I can't remember, I'll be honest, and I apologise if I'm wrong, but they made a comment about looking at the sunset over at Birnbeck Pier that I did a couple of weeks back, and it was a spectacular sunset. It always is when the sun goes down over there. But he said, oh, all I've got here is the sunset going down over the plains, and I mean, I can't think of anything more exciting than being out there on the Great Plains of America and watching the sun go down. That's incredible. Yeah, it's so strange to see and hear and read people's opinions of where you live, and they see it through different eyes. And if you can try and see somewhere that you live through someone else's eyes, through a tourist's eyes, it sometimes wakes you up to the beauty of the place that you live in. Because when you live here, you only see the bad side of it, the boring side of it, the dirty side of it. And actually Weston has an awful lot to offer, as most of Birmingham will testify during the summer months. Little joke there. Everyone loves a motorbike rev. And here we are, they're setting up, looking good. Outstanding. They'll be filling up now the next couple of hours. I think it all starts at about 12 o'clock. And I will be having my fill of barbecued pork. It's so good to see people out and about and again, and in businesses, shops being open. It's not quite as good as the fact that this bike seems to be running better and not stalling, which is superb. But anyway, as we ride back out of Weston now, I'm going to call this video. I'm going to say stay safe, and guess what? I'm going to tell you that I'll catch you on the flip side.